Alright, let's have a quick look around before Lady Forrester turns up. It's good that we can walk around almost normally after pretty much being maimed. He's got a little bit of a limp. Nice chair. Fairly simple, unadorned. Functional. Same with the windows.
The Ironwood Grove.
The Ironwood Grove indeed. Do we not get to see? No, I guess not. But I've got that message from my uncle, and just my uncle, that I can't let the Ironwood Grove fall. A bit unusual that I wouldn't be able to tell that to anybody else, but I guess there's reasons. Some herbs.
This might help.
Yeah, I'll just have those. Pocket. I'll have some bandages when my leg starts to weep. Am I going to touch your bucket?
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Maggots.
I guess.
Not really what I would necessarily call cute. Oh yeah, right click to back out. Oh yes, I want to have a look at this tapestry. I think that's everybody from House Forrester.
You seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maelstrom.
If I know my Game of Thrones, yeah, that's Lord Forrester, that's his eldest son. And you've got Mrs. Forrester, and you've got the two twins here. Who's that? Asher, and I'm not sure who he is. This is probably just the
Lady Forrester.
The history
She's
section.
always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Guess we'll have a look at this so we can get some
Still in
backstory.
King's Landing, I suppose.
Oh,
Although,
that could be
I wonder if
dangerous.
they'll bring her home.
I doubt it.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honour to squire for him.
Indeed.
Gregor the Good. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Aye. And then who's this Asher?
Exiled to Westeros, unfortunately.
Oh, an exile. Right. So it looks like there's a rich backstory here.
Mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Can I go through here? Or is it going to be a... Nope, invisible wall. I think I've explored enough. Got a nice little backstory about the family. Got a couple of twins there. The two eldest men are dead. You got one girl at King's Landing, Lady Forrester, and then another one exiled to Ethos. Or Essos. Sorry.
Does your leg feel weak?
Nah,
No.
feels good.
I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Yeah, how it usually starts.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
Alright. You seem a bit put
At
out
the
by that
Citadel,
question.
I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands.
Yeah, indeed.
Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it
Ran out of
becomes a bit
words
tricky,
there.
doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester
Ethan.
promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. but I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment.
Okay.
He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but...
Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Yeah. Unfortunately, it is true.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Is it that late? Still looks light outside.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
A fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Didn't
Of
avoid
course,
the question.
my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression.
Didn't avoid the question. He
Duncan,
just told me to
this
only
was
tell
our
my
land.
uncle.
They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee. The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard. Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution. We're the ones that should be demanding retribution.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance. It's not now. When? We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week. And what would you have us do? Nothing. I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders. Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle. Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy. He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
We do need to be smart.
Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him.
True.
So, what's to be done?
Don't look at me.
Ultimately,
I was a squire until a few days ago.
To decide. He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men. He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you. The boy was just defending himself. I'm not faulting him for what he did.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all. I'd like to see them try. I'm afraid it's a
We've
risk
got a
we
big
cannot
army, you
take,
know.
which is why you cannot stay. Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House
Oh,
Bolton.
the wall.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong. Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Still not right.
No, it's not. But it's what's best.
Oh shit, it probably is.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Alright then, I've got a message for you. Hang on. Or not? No? I'm going to tell him at some point.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock, and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well-deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
Alright, we're going to
I've
get
been
to tell him
waiting
the
for that
message.
moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
You fulfilled your duty to Lord
You
Forrester.
caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way.
Alright.
You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Nope. Just you.
This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
I can't desert
say
the wall.
anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house.
Alright.
But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
I don't know how I'm going to help out later. You can't abandon the wall.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
Of course you will.
I know you will.
Well, off to the wall I go.
Garrett, wait!
Is she one of the twins? Talia's necklace.
Be safe.
I will. At least for a few episodes, hopefully. Because, you know, this is Game of Thrones, and in Game of Thrones, everybody dies.
Ethan?
Ethan!
What's this now? Ethan Forrester, Lord of House Forrester. Oh, we get to play as the Lord as well. Suppose we've got to make some good decisions and not be an absolute
Find him.
ass clown.
Could you?
Let's try our best not to be an ass clown.
He hides too well, and if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I'm here. It's okay. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
Oh,
He was worried you were
noted.
gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here.
I love these
And
northern
Asher.
accents. It makes me feel right at home.
And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
She's probably not.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
There's more to life than fighting.
He calls you a milksop.
Huh.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He
Yeah,
taught Roderick
probably.
and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise
I'm guessing
me
this
you
is
won't be
mostly
like
to do
that.
with the North Grove.
Please, just be you.
Some terrible
I like
family
you the way
secret.
you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll
No,
have to have both, I'm afraid.
the land needs a lord. The land doesn't need a brother.
Well, since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
Not
suppose.
really.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
No.
Only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Sounded suspiciously like an order.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived.
Ah.
Unannounced and certainly unexpected.
Right.
He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us.
No.
Please, Ethan.
He needs to. The
He's
Lord needs to
demanding
meet with the
an
Lord.
audience with the Lord. We really must go.
Yeah.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
If a Lord comes a knocking, yeah, he has to be met by the Lord, if available. Except I'm walking in the wrong direction. Guess not.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction.
All right.
There you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All
Oh.
the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Well, yes, but if he's got a army that's 5 times the size of ours, then we're probably a little bit fucked. Ah, look at him. He's clearly an asshat as well. If he looked like a...
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please.
Not in my hall, you won't.
And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Well, this guy's a dick.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Garrett was only defending himself.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that.
Your men
How
aren't
do you
worth much
answer
if they're
for
killed
your
by a
squire,
pig farmer.
Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type.
Not your soldiers.
Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
Then I'll answer to Roose Bolton.
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own, that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Roose Bolton might be a bastard. But I'm pretty sure he's level-headed.
Bastard.
Yeah, he might be a complete and utter twat, Bolton, but I'm pretty sure he's level-headed and probably fairly fair.
You must find your voice, my lord. Your enemies will interpret your silence as a sign of weakness.
Really?
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.